All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Betting by the Numbers, a sports betting YouTube and Discord channel dedicated to taking the decision-making process of sports betting out of the hands of idiots like me and putting it in the hands of people who win. We are back after an incredibly successful night last night. Felt like we were kind of due for a big win. On the sleeper pick, it was a 8x4 payout, I believe. So a $20 entry won about $170 payout. That was awesome. We were one shot away from hitting I guess it'd be a 4 out of 4 because it was a 5 out of 5 with a push. Missed that one, so we still double our money. We're fine there. So we have a good bankroll ready for PrizePicks, ready for sleeper, and we will be throwing out plays all day. Sleeper, just been finding good value there, especially on their basketball picks, on some line discrepancies that have been pretty easy to take advantage of. So not saying it's easy to do it, but I'm just saying once you can learn this process like I'm teaching, like I'm learning, it becomes easier with time. So we are going to look at the slate really quickly. I want to get into the picks today just because there's lines that are moving quickly, and I don't want these videos to be overly long. I think there's some more educational ones at the beginning. Please watch those, listen to those, and I'll link some of them to this video. But we'll just kind of get through the slate today just because we got a lot of games, and I think that there's a lot of possibilities for some picks. So you can see first tonight we have two basketball games. We have the Knicks and the Heat. Heat are at home -4.5. Tickets 77% on the Heat with only 54% of the cash. So a little bit of discrepancy there, but not enough to really worry me. Over under at 206, moved to 206.5. And the Warriors-Lakers, the late night game. I really wish it wasn't starting so late, but it's okay. Opened at 4 for the Lakers, gone to 3. I think they're expecting a bounce back performance from the Warriors after the demolition of them in game, was that 3? So 74% of the tickets on the Warriors, 64% of the cash. So heavy money coming in on the Warriors. That line only moving about a point. So we'll watch that because that can make some interesting lines. All of the cash and the tickets on the over right now, which opened at 228 and has gone to 227.5 and might be going down further. So maybe that's just that there's not as much money on this game yet, but that's a little interesting to me. The line is looking to move down even more with 90% of the cash on it. So let's look into that. We will look at the PrizePick, or the ballparkpal. And we will go over to the park factors today just to get an idea of the series and if there's going to be any crazy weather today. So we can see most of these games look to be having decently good runs, not a large subtraction. You can see Wrigley, supposed to be cold and windy, -20% runs, kind of across the board. Home runs are going to be hard there. Oracle Park, home runs are down a bit. And Kauffman, that wind must be blowing in from center field. So home runs are down a bit, but runs are good. So looks like these couple parks might be a lot of singles, doubles, really keep the bases moving. I mean, they're not a lot of, especially in this series, these are two of the worst teams in baseball. So not a lot of expectations there. So finally, we look at the NHL game. Only one tonight, Vegas-Edmonton. Edmonton's opened at -170, gone to -175 with 89% of the cash and 86% of the tickets. Again, money's young there, only 25K. So not going to read too much into that quite yet. So let's get into the picks. I'm going to show you the lines I've found for soccer. Usually finding soccer lines takes a lot longer, and I don't want to make you guys watch me figure it out every time. It just takes a bit. So again, if you want to see the whole process, how we get here, please watch earlier videos, but I will show you quickly. Our first pick is Alexis McAllister. I hate saying his name. If we come down in Brighton, Everton, we're looking at bet 365, and we're looking at over 2.5 shots. They don't even need to be on target, just 2.5 shots over under. We can see -138 for the over. That's a great first sign. Then we come over to Canby, -141 for the over. Another good sign. Then we go over to Bovada and go to their parlay section, and we navigate to their shots. We go to the shot section and -143 at 2.5. All of those are good indications. We go over to the stats to see if we can back it up. And we see that this line gets hit a lot. 5, 5, 4, 5. It's very hard to find a player that is that consistent. The more minutes he gets, the more shots he has. When he played Southampton last time, let's see, where was that at? I don't think there was much to get from it, if I remember. Maybe he wasn't on there. But again, a lot of shots. We just need 3. I think that line's going to probably be at 3 by the time it kicks off. So let's take advantage. That's why we're moving quick. So the next line is we're taking the over on that. Next line, something a little different. We're going to check this one out. If we can't find better plays, we're going to keep it because I think it's a good play. It's just a little bit of a gut check. Reason I say that, Renan Lodi, Nottingham Forest, under half a shot on, not even on goal, just a shot. Let's see. Did he have one on here? Yes. -150 for no shots. And if you go over here, I don't believe there was a line on this one. No. But if we come over to the shots here, -167, we go over to his stats and, oh, this is the wrong player. That makes me feel better. Renan Lodi, he's a defenseman, may play a little mid, center, defensive mid, but if you go to his match statistics and offensive, you can see the shots do not come very often, even when he gets full 90 minutes. I mean, the last 3 games, he's had a full 90 minutes and hasn't had a shot. So we're playing a little bit of a trend here, but the odds are still liking it. So I like this pick, putting it into our prize picks. So those are our 2 soccer picks for today. We're going to head over to Prop Professor now and look for our big major sports lines. And it looks like there are some discrepancies already. Let's head over to our props.cash NHL page and get moving on these. So I didn't think blocks was on here. It's a little bit of a risky one just because I don't have the data on it. So we'll come back if we need something. But RJ Barrett over rebounds. It's at 4, books at 4.5 and going up. I don't even need to look at the stats. I'm good. That line's going to move. We need to hurry. Rebounds 4. Thank you. Prop Professor. Now, why did I do that? Again, 4.5 at all the sports books. We have minus odds, -110, -109, that line's going to move. So we have to hurry. Next one, Julius Randle over 3.5 assists. Same thing. Look at these odds, -143. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So we're going to head over to PrizePicks. We're moving quick. What was that? 3.5 assists, I think. Yep. Then, RJ Barrett. No, not doing under points. That is not somewhere I want to be. Jake Irvin over 3.5 strikeouts. Let's go over to ballparkpal. They have this wonderful free tool for daily fantasy. We're going to go to the daily fantasy and we're going to do IRV. There he is. 3.5. The implied odds is -200 for Jake Irvin to hit over 3.5. Let's look at props.cash and check this line. We got to be moving quick. Strikeouts. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There he is. He did not hit it in his 1 appearance so far. Now, 1 means that they strike out the most. Yeah, I like this. He's playing the Giants, who strike out the most against a lot of people are hitting this line. We just need 4. I like this a lot. So we're going to head over to MLB. Jake Irvin over 3.5 strikeouts. Okay, if we can get one more pick, we can lock this in quickly, and I'll get this onto the socials so we all can benefit from these great picks. Darnell Nurse over 2.5 shots on goal. Let's check that out. So we're going to head over to NHL. The reason we're looking at this line, it's 2. I don't love where the money's at. Let's check out something else. Anthony Davis under points. No, thank you. Josh Hart over rebounds and assists. That's interesting. Let's go to the NBA tab. The reason we're looking at that is on Prop Professor. 11.5 is the line. -140 at BetMGM, -135 at DraftKings. The consensus is -134. I like those lines. We're going to head over here. Rebounds and assists, 11.5. He's hit this line frequently. It looks like in the playoffs he hit this line the last 4 games. A 1-day rest, he struggles a little bit more. But I think this is going to be different with the playoffs. You can see on the 1-day rest recently, he's been better. Last 5, he's hit it. I think this is a good pick. I really like this. 10.5 for his rebounds and assists. What I'm going to do real quick is just look what his rebounds is. 8.5 and his assists. They don't even have it on here. Or look at this, points, rebounds, and assists. You take off the 10.5. That leaves us with 12. And we need What's the rebounds assist? Yeah, I like this. I think this is it. Let's see if there's not anything else that draws our eye that we are just sold on. The bases are always scary to me. Jordan Poole over 1.5 3-pointers made. That is interesting. Let's check out his line. Over 3-pointers made against LA. He hasn't made one of the last 2 games. I'm not riding that. Sorry. Yeah, I think that this is what we're going to lock in. So there we go. Let's get this locked in. I think these are great lines. We get a lot of variety. So it's Alexis McAllister over 2.5 shots. Renan Lodi under 0.5 shot. RJ Barrett over 4 rebounds. Julius Randle over 3.5 assists. Jake Irvin over 3.5 pitcher strikeouts against San Francisco. And Josh Hart over 11.5 rebounds and assists. A 6 out of 6 will pay $500 on the $20 entry. I really like these picks. I'll be posting our sleeper picks and other prize picks throughout the day. Please follow along on our socials on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and on Pickett. We're posting all of our picks there. Like and subscribe this video, guys. I really would appreciate it, just so we can kind of get more people in this community, more people talking about these picks, and more people winning. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.